So I'm not gonna lie, we did move pretty fast.
People who think it's okay to do that, I feel like they're mentally ill.
Moon, Brian, my baby, like I just love like being a family, and it's just so like it's a beautiful thing, honestly. And I'm like, bitch, am I out of a job?
I feel like we had some sort of fallout. Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of Me and Who Else. I'm so excited to introduce you guys the very first guest of my podcast. We have been friends before social media. We've done business together. We've partied together. We've cried together. We have been through a lot. And I just wanted to catch up with her and bring on for the very first episode. So let me introduce you guys to Amanda.
Hi.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for being the first guest.
I know. I'm so excited. I feel honored.
I know. Thank you so much. And then we might look a little nervous, but it's okay. It's both of our first times.
I was like, it's okay. I took a little shot. I'm a little loose.
I did too. Should I tell them?
Yeah.
Amanda broke my sobriety.
I'm so proud of her. I'm just kidding.
You guys, I'm not even kidding. I have not drank since my accident, and I took a shot today. It's okay. We're celebrating.
It's a celebratory shot for the first podcast.
Exactly, and starting this podcast. So thank you so much once again for coming and joining.
Thank you for inviting me.
I know. I'm like, we have a lot to catch up on. I'm really like, where do we start? I feel like we've been knowing each other. What age did we meet? I feel like
I was 19.
Wait.
I think I was 19 or 20.
Wait, so right now
I'm 26.
Okay, I'm
about to be 27.
That's right, because we did meet when I was 22.
Yeah.
So if I was 22, you were 19.
Yeah.
Do you remember how we met?
I do, actually. I think you hit me up through social media.
Right. I know. I was just like, I don't really like remember, but I'm like I know it was for sure for OTD.
It was for OTD.
Yes.
100%. And I think I kept posting like this is when I first wanted to be like a influencer.
Yes.
And I was like trying to be on my shit. Like I was just posting like nonstop, and I kept posting clothes, and I think OTD,
like the page DM'd
me saying like that they wanted to send me clothes. And then after I posted the clothes, you guys DM me saying you wanted me to model.
Yes. So if you guys did not know, that's pretty much how Amanda and I met with OTD Fash. So I was my sister's employee.
Yeah.
And then my sister was the one who messaged you through the OTD page. And then I remember I was just like, wouldn't she be really good for modeling? And I was just like, oh, like we should contact her. And then, we brought you in. I just don't remember like the first time. I think Betty was the one who was taking over the shoots in the beginning.
Yes. I think so. And then I just remember I think that was like my first modeling gig. Yes. And I remember I told you, I was like, this is like my first modeling gig.
Yes.
And it was like 6 outfits, and I was so scared.
I remember. And you guys, Amanda used to drive from San Diego to before we were in West Covina.
Yeah.
Amanda used to drive for the shoots. How long was it? Like 3-4 hours?
It was a 3.5 hour drive from like San Diego to West Covina.
And then you'll drive back home the same day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I what I do remember is like after a while, because I was working at FashionNova.
Yeah.
Did you know that I was working at FashionNova?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. Huh? So I was working at FashionNova full time, like Monday through Friday, and then I was working with my sister.
Yeah.
On the weekends.
Yeah.
And then I had quit FashionNova to be full time at OTD, and I think that's when I started taking over the shoots.
Yeah, because that's when we like started bonding and stuff. At the shoots, yeah.
I know. I feel like all of my Snapchat memories is just me, like it's us like doing something at the gym.
Literally, I think it was like I moved to West Covina after I started working for OTD more.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because that was like where my work was. So I was like, I can't keep driving. So I moved to West Covina, and it just happened we lived in the same apartment complex.
The same apartment complex, the iconic colony.
The colony.
Everyone and their moms knew where we lived.
Literally.
Like we'll get people like literally come by our apartment door and drop off like flowers and like hot Cheetos.
They knew the door number too. That's the crazy part.
No, yeah, and people would actually come and like spray paint our people. Like it was bad.
It was crazy.
But it was because it was also our fault because we would post it.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like everyone and their moms knew that we were like.
You can't even go to the gym without someone running up.
No, literally.
Yeah, that apartment wasn't like what's it called, like security wise. Like it was just a tap on the door, and
I'm
you
like,
could walk
honey,
in.
they sucked. If you live at the colony, that's not good. No,
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, the security wasn't that great. Like people's cars would like wake up with like no freaking wheels.
No,
it was bad.
literally, it was pretty bad. It was really bad.
I recently saw that you were in Hawaii.
I was.
How was Hawaii?
It was really fun. I feel like I went with like really good people, all my friends, and we just had a good time. It was like a good little break, but it was really really fun. The weather there, it felt like it was like summer, and then I came back and it's like winter again.
And you guys were there during the TikTok ban. Wait, were you guys
Yes. Yeah.
there? So you guys were banned off TikTok during the vacation?
We were actually like at a luau. And like I think we had plans to like make TikToks. We were like in cute ass outfits, and then we're like, oh, TikTok's banned.
You can't get on.
I think it was the drive over there. We were literally scrolling, and it logged us all out. It literally said close app, and we were all like, oh shit, like it's for real.
No, honestly, I feel like the ban was gonna last way longer than like the little 8 hours or whatever it was.
Yeah. No, so I thought it was gonna be like Vine. You know how like Vine got banned?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was legit like just gonna be banned.
I know. I was actually sad that it got banned. I was just like, I feel like
TikTok?
it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you get on TikTok a lot or no?
I do. I feel like it's a good social platform. I feel like with TikTok, it helped me a lot. And
yeah.
I love TikTok. TikTok shop was my shit, dude. TikTok shop was
so true.
I was actually like really sad about losing TikTok shop the most.
Did you like fuck the content?
Literally. But it was like it was weird because the minute it got banned, we were like, let's make a reel. Like, how is it weird saying that?
It's so boring. When I was trying to scroll through reels, I was just like, this is not funny.
It's not the same.
I do not find you funny. I just
literally
feel
not
like it
the
wasn't
same.
funny. Yeah.
I think when we while the band, we tried to film like a reel because we were gonna film a TikTok, so we're like, fuck it, let's just film a reel.
Might as well.
It was so hard, dude. Like I think it took us 30 minutes to just figure out like, okay, timer, and then you have to, if you want to start over, you know how on TikTok like it just lets you start over, it has a sound.
Oh yeah.
On Reel, it'll delete the sound. So you have to go back to the sound, add audio again, and then refilm the reel again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was not it. I was not happy about it.
Oh no. I know. I was so sad because I was just like, I'm starting this podcast. How am I gonna promote it?
Hey, but TikTok's back, so watch the podcast.
I'm like, follow us on TikTok. Okay, so speaking about FashionNova, so do you remember when you started or how did they reach out to you?
So I always worked with FashionNova through like content wise. Yeah. Like they hit me up for like
their
IG.
influencer program.
Yeah. Like, and then I think my first shoot with Nova, it was free. I didn't get paid for it. Cause I was like, I was just starting to like model, and they wanted to test me out, and so I went.
I think I remember that because you were still shooting with us.
I think I asked you, yeah. I think I asked you, I was like, hey, like I better go.
That's so true. And then I remember we had told you, we were just like, oh, I think you should do it for the exposure.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what they were offering, right? They were just like, oh, like we can pretty much like promote you, like that you'll be like on our website. Yeah,
and then they gave me like, I think they gave me the outfits that I shot in. But it was such a different experience from like how it started to like how it is like now. But then like I did my first shoot for free, and then they liked it a lot, so they asked me to come back. But then that's when I was like, no, like like I want to get paid for it, you know? Like, I was like, okay, well, like, that means you like me, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to be, like, a serious model, you know? So I was like, okay, like, I want to work, like, with you guys, but, like, as long as there's pay. And then I'm not going to count, they didn't hit me up for, like, a while.
Oh.
And then after, I think, like, a year of modeling more, I think the OOTD videos of me were going viral. Like, the walking ones.
Oh, my God. Especially when we would do, like, Snapchat videos with, like, the heart filter. I don't know if you guys remember those. Oh, that's so true. So I do remember like after a while we started actually booking like studios for the shoots, because before like our OTD shoots we used to do them at the apartment. We used to do them at the colony.
You see the couch in the back, everything in the
like
back.
If I show you my phone, all of my old pictures is literally just you posing like, and it's like literally just.
It was in the hallway.
It was in the hallway of the colony. Like that's how we started with like our shoots, and then we upgraded a little with the studios.
Yeah,
and
it was like the studios downtown.
Yes.
And then you guys got a studio.
And then we would do like the walking videos where Amanda would like walk to the camera and then pose. And then that's so true. Those videos used to go viral. That is so true.
They used to go viral. I remember like, because we started those videos, I was like, oh my God, I need to learn how to walk. I would be so awkward when I walked.
I remember it was the heels were like little. Yes. They were hard for you. Yeah.
Some of them were bigger, so I was like, fuck, I need to learn how to walk.
God, we are ratchet. We used to make Amanda wear like a 9 size heels.
I'm like a size 6, and I would wear a size 9, and I'd be like, fuck it, it's okay, let's go.
We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. It made it better, honestly.
No, I know. I do remember that. But I wonder how it is at FashionNova now, because last time I worked with them, I was like 17. Really? And then I actually used to do like their, and I wouldn't necessarily say like their PR, but I used to do like their social media content. So I would do like their layouts on the floor. Because I used to work side by side with the founder.
Yeah.
And then he would make me like.
Make a sell, basically.
Yeah, because I don't know if you remember my LCO3 page.
Yeah.
My headless. I used to be headless. Like nobody knew who I was.
It was just like the body.
Yeah. With the clothes. It was just like, and I remember I used to wear long extensions and like just make the office look really cute. So that's how the founder found me. Mm-hmm. And then that's what he used to make me do. I just used to like put outfits together for him for stuff that wasn't selling.
Yeah.
And but I don't think I was there when you started modeling. No, I'm sure I had to quit already.
No, yeah, you had.
Yeah. And then I remember when you told me how they reached out to you, I was just like, oh, that's so weird. Everything, like, I feel like a lot has
kind of
changed.
like looped in.
Yeah.
It has changed a lot. I would say like now they're like very much like I'm not gonna lie, like it's, if you go to shoot with them, it's honestly like the best shoot. Like you get your own studio, you get your own hair and makeup.
They're like bougie now.
It's so like, it's like overwhelming sometimes, because like you go in and like they're like, okay, you're this studio. You go in and then you'll have hair and makeup on you. It's like, it feels like you're a Barbie. I gotta love it though. It's like a vibe.
They got money,
bro. It feels like, it's crazy. Like they'll have snacks for you. They'll give you like lunch. They'll provide everything for you, and then on top of that, like you'll shoot the this is like more for e-com. You'll shoot like their clothes, and it's just so professional. They'll have a stylist on there. Like I would just stand there. And I kid you not, I'll have like 2 people on me, like putting my shoes on, putting my outfit on, fixing my hair. Like it's crazy, but it's honestly like it's a blessing to work with them, because it's like they really do provide a lot. Because I've been with other like places where, you know, you got to make sure you're good yourself, you know?
Right. Like you have to come ready to the shoots.
Yeah. Which I don't mind that, because, you know, I like the way like I look. So like I like knowing how I'm going to look on stuff. Like with there's a hair and makeup person. They're going to do whatever hair they need to do and whatever makeup they need to do.
Did you ever work side by side with the models?
I've worked with a couple models for like content wise. Oh, okay. Because they do content shoots.
Oh, okay.
So like we'll
kind of like TikToks or like scripture stuff.
Yeah. So they'll do content shoots, and honestly that's actually really fun, because like you're just going in, you're getting paid to do TikToks, you know?
How
like
was it working with them though? Was it nice?
It was good. It was really good. I feel like they're really like on it. Like if I needed something, they'll do it. Like, you know, if I needed like a snack, or if I need a break, they're like, let us know, like we got you. Like and then like the people they put me around, like I've done shoots with a couple other models, they were really sweet to me. Like and me especially going in there at first, I was super shy, because I was like,
oh, okay,
I don't know, like I've always seen like the models as like, I've always seen them, and I always like kind of like
and I
looked up
feel
to
like
them.
they get criticized a lot on social media.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
100%.
I know, so I'm sure people are very curious, like if how were the models to other actual people.
Yeah, I feel like when I first went in there, I expected like, I'm not gonna lie, I expected everyone to be a bitch. Like I was like, oh no, like I'm just this fucking like girl coming in. But they were really, really sweet to me. They're welcoming, and I feel like because it is like in such a private area, you don't have to like you don't feel awkward. Like you're not on direct with them. Like the more people you interact is more the makeup artists and stylists, who are so sweet there. Like they're honestly so sweet to me there. And like you create bonds with them. Like I'm sitting there for 2 hours with makeup artists. Like I'm gonna talk to them,
right?
Like we're gonna conversate, and then I see them again, and then we like catch up, you know. So it's like easy. And then with models, like for content, like, you know, we're both there doing something. Like we like, even if we first met, like at first it's always awkward, but then it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, like you start talking a little bit in between breaks and stuff, and it makes it a lot easier.
I know, that seems like fun. I'm like, let me go hit a FashionNova. I don't know. I don't know if you saw it, but I think they actually started using AI models.
I heard of that, and I'm like, bitch, am I out of a job? Like, fuck.
I'm like, and those AI models are pretty. I'm like, how?
Dude, like, I'm like, where'd you get the face?
Who creates this? Like ChatGPT, like what's going on?
I'm like, whose face is that?
I know. I'm
it's
like
crazy. I honestly, okay, so I heard of it, and then I think someone showed me once like one, and I'm like
on the FashionNova website.
I don't know if I was on the website, but they were saying that this is like the face.
Like an AI. Yeah.
It's an AI.
It's because in some pictures, like, it's very obvious that it's an AI. But in some, it's like, oh, this is a really pretty girl. Like, yeah, you can't really
like,
tell.
I feel like when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, am I going to be out of a job? I was like, because no fucking way. Like, I just don't, like, I was like, whoa, that's like fucking crazy.
Well, the good thing is that AIs, they can't make TikToks.
Period.
So you know what? They still need you, honey.
Imagine they do fucking AI
they start renegading on TikTok.
I be on TikTok scrolling and I be seeing AIs of like animals, and it's like people being nice to animals. I'm like, is that real?
I have seen those. Never mind.
I'm like, wait, is that a video? Is that real?
Or like when they get like influencers and they make them like do some crazy stuff. Yes. But it's AI. It's all AI.
Like they do like fucking dances or something, and I'm just like, was that real?
Oh my God.
No, I think I saw one recently of like Kim Kardashian walking through a fire, and it said it was her house burning down.
Oh, okay.
And tell me why I was telling her, she's walking through her house burning down. Dude, that's crazy. And they're like, dude, that's AI.
But it was AI.
It was AI. And I was like, no fucking way. I was like, I really fucking believed it. Like, I was sitting there like, no fucking way she did this photo shoot. And then it was fucking AI. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
No, I think that's going to be very interesting how. Because honestly, it is scary. I think it's especially for people's jobs.
Yeah.
And then we don't know, like, because I have seen that there's actual like robots that they're trying to build, and I'm like, excuse me, like, we don't know what this robot can do to us. Like, what is going on?
I saw that, and it was like you could change the face in like 10 minutes, and I was like, like, how the fuck?
Because I think I saw it on Kaisenat's stream. He had a robot. I forgot what he was doing, but I think he was like folding his clothes or doing.
Oh, like the robot was like dancing, right?
Yes.
It's like the white and black one.
I think so.
Yeah, that's scary as fuck.
That is so terrifying.
I seen a movie recently where like the robot went bad. I think it's like a Megan Fox.
I saw on Netflix. Then she like fucked the guy.
Yeah,
I did see
and
that.
And then she made like the wife's voice, and you're just like, what the fuck?
That's gonna be us in 10 years. Everyone's gonna remake a Megan Fox AIs everywhere. Fuck. No, speaking about one. I know. You know what's funny? I don't think a lot of people know this, but I came out in a movie that has not been released yet. But the only reason why I'm saying is because they were supposed to have been released it, but I don't know what happened to it. I was actually an AI.
No way.
Yeah, and we filmed this almost 2 years ago.
Did you have to like act like that?
I was sitting down the whole time. I kind of was like this, to be honest.
But you just had to have like the posture and everything of like a
and they
robot
gave me like contacts and like to like an AI. And I'm like, speaking of AI, it was okay.
How's like filming for like a movie, you know? Is it like different?
It is, because it's not like 5 people. It's literally like 20 people.
Oh, like a set.
And then the directors, they're usually like not really nice, but I feel like that's their job, because obviously they have a vision of like for the movie.
Yeah.
So like say that I'm like, if my accent came out, because I have a really heavy accent, or like say that like I stuttered a little bit, like they'll be like, no, can you redo that? So I think that was my issue. Like,
you had a line?
I had like 3 pages. I'm like, I don't remember them, but I'm
like, what was your line?
I'm like, let me practice. No, but yeah, it was interesting, but hopefully AIs don't take over.
I know, that's kind of scary, but I feel like at the same time, it's like I feel like people are known for their faces too. You know, like people know like a lot of the models and a lot of like creators for their faces, like that's that person, you know. So I feel like that's where it's like it kind of helps, because I'm like, you can't AI my face. Like,
I know
that's illegal.
Yeah.
But like, so I feel like that's where I'm just like, okay, like, you know, if I were to like go back to modeling and like it's my face, it's my body, like,
wait,
you know,
are you currently modeling for FashionNova right now?
Right now I just gave birth, so I haven't been back yet, but I'm planning to. Hopefully soon I can go back to modeling in general. It's just, you know, like I'm just working on, you know, taking care of my baby, and then working on myself. And
I know.
Make sure it's just like scary. He's so good.
How many months is he now?
He's 2 months.
2 months. Yeah. Oh my God, he's tiny.
Girl, he is tall as hell.
Is he?
He is big for 2 months. He fits 6 months right now. He's wearing like 6 months
okay,
clothes.
yeah. If he's 2 months, yeah.
I'm like, whoa, dude. Like he grew so fast. I think like newborn, like he fit newborn for a week, and then after that he didn't fit it at all.
Oh my God, well, I do want to touch base on the baby and stuff, but I do remember. Do you remember? Because I feel like a lot of people on social media feel like we had some sort of fallout. And I'm like, that's not true. I'm like, let me correct you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's because Amanda left us. She moved thousands of miles away from us.
I did move. Yeah. I moved to Vegas. I feel like I wanted to like experience. I was like 22.
It's because we were young.
And
we used to party a lot. We were drinking a lot.
I think I remember my 21st birthday. You took me to my 21st birthday.
Where did we go?
I think you got me a party bus. We went to a club.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, like I was like, okay, like I'm getting into like the like being free and like, you know, being able to go out. And I felt like I wanted a change of scenery. You know, like I wanted to try something new. And, you know, I moved to Vegas, and honestly, it was like a life-changing experience. Like it honestly like molded me to be like the person I am now. Like it honestly taught me a lot of lessons. I got to get out. Like I think moving to Vegas in my early 20s was like, I experienced everything, you know, like I didn't have to like, I don't have like FOMO. You know, people have FOMO.
That's true. I
don't. Like,
it's because I feel like that's such a fast city.
I like going out with my friends and like I like having fun, but like when I was in Vegas, like Vegas, that's a city that don't freaking sleep.
Right.
Like it was like every day there was something.
I know.
My best friend over there was a DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you like experienced the club because I feel like out here we didn't really club. We kind of did here and there, but obviously it's not like Vegas. Like Vegas is a whole different
Vegas
scenario.
is a whole different like scenery.
Yeah. And
I'll admit, like it's fun. Like I think it's something that everyone should experience. You know, like
okay, I'm gonna go move to Vegas. I'm gonna buy a Lonnie.
But it's something that I feel like people should experience like early on in their 20s, so that like it was just fun. Like it was a good moment, and then you know I got tired of it. I was like, I'm over it.
I know, because I was gonna say, like, what made you move back here? Because what I do remember is sometimes Amanda would drive from Vegas to our OTD shoots.
Yeah.
Like if I thought San Diego to OTD was crazy, she would literally drive from Vegas to OTD.
Yeah.
Like
I would do that drive. Yeah. Even because
crazy.
That's when I worked for Nova too, and
yeah.
I did I think I would wake up at like 3 a.m.
Oh my God. And then she would drive the same day back.
Yeah.
I remember.
And it was mainly because it was during quarantine. And quarantine, like a lot of people were having a hard time finding jobs and stuff like that.
Because everything was closed and stuff.
Yeah. And so when it was like the best place to move, honestly, because it was so cheap in Vegas.
Right.
At the time, like it was cheap. So it was like the best place to move. And then I was like, okay, well, you know, I still had work during quarantine. Thank God. Like, you know, God bless. Like, I still had work during quarantine.
Out there in Vegas?
No, in LA.
Oh, yeah,
like, shooting.
For the shooting, yeah.
So I would like shoot. I think we would shoot like twice a week. Yeah. And then with Nova, maybe like once a week. And I would just go down to the shoots, and I would just drive there, do 3-hour shoots. And then after quarantine was, I think, where like it hit me hard, because I wasn't working that much. Like I wasn't shooting for a lot of brands that much. That's when it kind of like hit me hard, and I had to like find other like work out there. And it honestly, it was like a humbling experience, but I wouldn't regret it for my life. Like it was honestly like the best experience I could have, and it kind of molded me into like the woman I am now. Like I was very like independent out there. I had to like figure my own. Like,
because
quarantine fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah, especially like moving to a city that you don't really know a lot of people by yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's like really big.
And I was scared to move back, mainly because I made a lot of friendships out there. And
I know, I've seen.
I made a lot of friendships out there. Like my best friend was a DJ out there, so that's why I went out a lot. And then I made like really good friendships out there. So it was hard for me to leave it, even though like I should have left it, but I was like, it's hard for me to leave it. And then finally when I left it, honestly, like I couldn't be more happier over here, you know?
I know. Did you also do modeling out there for work-wise?
I didn't. I actually was a waitress out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've had a couple jobs like within modeling, because I'm not gonna lie, with modeling, like it's never like nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what sucks, but nothing's guaranteed. So like you don't know like if you're gonna get booked one time, if you're not gonna get booked sometimes. So, you know, like I had like a fucked up situation where I was like, you know what, I need like passive income.
Yeah.
Like I need to do other stuff. And so I was like, okay, fuck it, like I'll be a waitress. I think I did bottle service down here.
Oh yes, I remember.
So I drove when I did shoots down here, I would do bottle service right after, and then I would drive back to LA, and I was a waitress at a restaurant. No, Vegas. I would drive back to Vegas, and I was a waitress at a restaurant in Vegas too.
Oh my God.
I think I had like 3 jobs in like a good amount of time.
No, yeah, because from what I remember, I do remember when you would come from Vegas straight to our shoots.
Yeah.
And we always used to be like, like how? Like, how are you doing this?
Dude, I'd have my Celsius in my hand, and I feel like I'm ready to
literally,
go.
or like a Red Bull.
Yeah.
A Red Bull,
and
yeah.
I would be like, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I know. One thing about Amanda, she was dedicated. She was committed.
100%.
Like, I just remember just always being like, how is she doing this? And then, like, you would like just go home, like, right after the shoot. But to Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, back to Vegas.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I know.
I could never do that now. But
Dude.
then I think I was like, maybe 23, 24.
Yeah.
I was young. I was like, you know what? Like, I got to go make my money. I go make my money. I came back and I just hung out with my friends. I went out. I'm telling you, like, I experienced a lot that was fun, but I can never do that again.
I know, huh?
That shit's tiring.
Do you feel like when you moved back down here, like, did you meet like a whole new group of friends?
I did. I feel like the friend group that I have now is like such a blessing to have them in my life. Like, I feel like they help me a lot. We all help each other, and I feel like meeting Brian, like, it honestly changed my life. And
that's how you met Brian. How did you meet Brian? Was it like through mutual friends?
We actually met through social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
we met through social media, and
Power of social media.
he DM'd me.
He better have.
But no, I've seen him on social media,
Okay.
and we it's funny because our first date, I wasn't gonna show up.
Oh, you were gonna flake on him?
I wasn't gonna flake, but I was just like debating, and I told him that. I was just like scared, you know. I was like nervous.
Funny.
I was scared, and then I was actually at a shoot because it was in LA, and I was only in LA because I was shooting.
Oh, but you were still living in Vegas, or no?
Yeah,
Were you already
I was still living in Vegas.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so I was still living in Vegas, and he had DM'd me, and we were talking back and forth about like, you know, going on a date, and I was scared, you know, like I was like, oh, I don't know.
That's
and
crazy.
then I came to LA for a shoot, and he was like, let's go to dinner, and I was like scared to go, and then my makeup artists and stuff were like, go, like, you never know, this could be the one.
If you're already ready, might as well. Like, if like since you were coming fresh.
Literally,
off
I
the
was
shoot.
literally fresh off the shoot, and that's why I also debated when I go. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be tired. Like,
Oh yeah.
I just had an 8-hour shoot. Like, I don't know. And then they're like, go, like, you never know what could happen. And I went, and honestly, I don't regret anything.
Where
Like,
did you guys go for the first date?
we went to dinner in Santa Monica. It was like this cute little view in Santa Monica. And then we went on the beach. We did like a little beach walk.
Oh,
and then
that does sound romantic.
it
for
was
the
really
first
cute.
date.
It was really cute.
Were you like, I don't know if this is a strong statement, were you like love at first sight with him? Or was it like,
I feel like
were you still kind of like skeptical?
obviously when you first go on a first date, like, it's not like there, but like it was like more with him. I was like, okay, I really fuck with him.
Okay,
I really like him. And like I feel like because me and him were like brutally honest with each other the first date, like we
got
talked
it.
about
Yeah.
everything, you know?
Right.
Like, and I felt like I could be really open with him and comfortable with him. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I like this guy.
Like, this is what I need.
And then he was also very like on it after, like, you know, like he wasn't like a guy that was like slacking or nothing. Like he was on it and always like making sure I was good, always taking care of me. So I was like, oh shit, like, you know, this is my man.
Oh my God. And how'd you guys make it official?
We made it official through, he did ask me to be his girlfriend, but I feel like we were kind of official like before that.
Yeah,
we just didn't like make it official.
Or like you guys didn't like publicly say it?
Yeah.
Got it.
It was more like, I was like, I think I stayed with him for like 4 months.
Oh, I know. So since if you were living in Vegas, did you go back home after a date?
Yeah.
Girl, you are crazy. Like you drove home?
The next day.
Okay.
The next day.
Okay.
But no, and then I really liked him a lot, and so every time I came to shoot, and that's when I was starting to shoot with like Nova like weekly, like days, like 4 days out of the week. So I told him like, hey, like I'm coming down for a shoot, and then he was like, oh, you could stay with me if you want to, and I was like, all right, bet.
And you're like, and I'm never leaving.
I literally never left.
And you never left?
I never left. I think I stayed like the longest was like 4 months, and then we decided.
Oh, out here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we decided to like move in with each other. He asked me to be his girlfriend, and it was the cutest thing. He really does take good care of me, and he's really like honestly the best man I can ever ask for.
I know it shows. And then now you guys have a beautiful baby.
I know. It's such a blessing.
Were you guys like planning like should we have kids, or were you guys like it just happened?
Honestly, no, it was planned.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna lie, we did move pretty fast, and a lot of people will say that.
No, it's okay. I'm like, girl, mine was planned soon. It was 2 months after I started dating my daughter's
Yeah,
dad.
mine was like 3-4 months.
So it's okay. It's okay.
We got matching tattoos.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
I have like a Brian behind my ear. He has a man.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I do. I feel like that was one of your guys' like first official like.
Yeah, we posted
public
that. Yeah,
post together.
Yeah, we
yes,
did.
I do remember that. Okay.
Yeah,
it was the jacuzzi pictures.
Yes.
I'm a stalker. Why do I know that? yeah, I do remember that. Okay.
No, yeah, it was that, and then we honestly like decided like we are in love. So like we were like honestly like. He has a kid already, and I love Moon to death. And honestly, like having Moon, like you know, and having him, like we were like, you know what, we want to like have a family, and you know, create a family and have more kids. And so we decided to try. We were like, let's try and see what happens. You know, me thinking naturally, like I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get pregnant that fast. You know,
okay.
But I didn't mind if I did.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know I was that fertile, dude. I got pregnant instantly.
Oh, girl, same.
And it was crazy because it was, I think it was the day before I was leaving to my birthday trip in Hawaii.
Oh, well, you found out the day before?
Yes.
Or, oh.
So we were trying, and then randomly I woke up and I was like, my boobs hurt. My body hurts. I was like, but this is like more hurt. It's like
this
weird.
This is like a different,
Like I remember I was in the car with him. I was like, I feel weird. I was like, should I take a test? And he was like, should we take a test before Hawaii or take a test after Hawaii?
Like, let's take it after.
And I was like, let's just take it. Fuck it. Like, you never know. And it was like, it was so like natural that like, I didn't think like, oh, let's bring out a camera. Let's record the reactions.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know, like I didn't think it was really going to be positive. And I walk out of his bathroom and like my hand just went to my face and I was like, I started laughing.
You're like, oh, we actually did it.
Yeah. I feel like it shows a lot in a person when you see them like with their child 100%. Yeah. And when I saw Brian with like with Moon, I was just like, oh, like, you know, like
he's the one.
No, literally. I was like, oh, he's the one.
You're like my turn.
You're like, oh, okay, I'm having your kid. But no, it was honestly like a beautiful thing to see. And I trusted, like, I was like, okay, my child's going to have a great dad, an amazing dad. So
that's
I really,
good. I know, that's why I'm just like, the timing honestly does not. Oh, maybe in my case it doesn't matter, but in your case, it does not matter. Yeah, because I mean, it honestly does seem like you guys really do have a good relationship. Yeah, and especially raising a little one. Like if you guys could, especially like since the time frame was small, and if you guys decided on something that big, I mean, I think that just shows. Yeah, 100%. You guys know what you guys have going on behind the scenes. You guys obviously know your own conversations. Yeah. So the timing does not matter, girl. 100%. But don't take advice from me at the same time because I still have a lot to work on.
No, but you're an amazing mom.
Thank you.
Like honestly, you're such an amazing mom. I see it all over, and I think like, wow, like you're a great mom, and I feel like you're meant to be a mom.
I know. I feel like everyone tells me that.
I feel like because I've seen you with because
Branson.
I've known Elsie for a long time. I've seen her with her nephews, and the way she's like a nurturer, like you were literally like their second mom, basically. Like you took good ass care of them. So I feel like you were meant to be a mom, honestly.
Oh, thank you. I know. I've always wanted to be a mom. I just didn't know how. You get me? Like I didn't expect it to go the way it did. However, I do, because I just feel like I'm like, I don't know how to say this. I'm like, be nice. No, I'm just kidding. I do think, I feel like my situation with her dad is fucked. Yeah. Like it's really bad. But I think Alani just makes up for everything.
It makes up for everything.
Because Alani's just, I don't even know how to explain that little girl. Like she is just everything. Like it's so hard for me to like sit back because a lot of people are just like, aren't you embarrassed? That's your baby daddy. And I'm like, girl, I don't even care. I'm like, I have Alani and Alani. I just think that's what, I don't know.
Just, kind of, people are always going to talk. at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People are always gonna have their own opinion, but as long as you're happy and you're with your baby and you know you and your baby are good, then that's all that honestly matters.
I know. I'm like, it's okay. Me and Alanya, we're good.
But you guys are so cute, dude. She's you. She's literally
I know.
you.
Everyone says that we act just the same. Like,
Literally.
I know. Hopefully, maybe she could be a little guest on the podcast.
She's a little guest right here.
I know.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
I know. She talks a lot, so I think she'll be good.
How old is she now?
She's 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love that.
I know.
I feel like, honestly, pregnancy-wise, like, I had a great pregnancy. I had no complications. I think I had a tooth removed. That was the only thing.
Girl, you look good.
Thank you.
You snapped back really good. No, one thing people probably don't know about Amanda, this is one thing that I have like ingrained in my brain. I remember you would always tell us that you started wearing fajas like ever since you were like 14 years old, because your tia had a shop in San Diego, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's why people question like, oh, like, has she ever gotten a BBL? This one is all natural, honey. Like,
period.
Her body is tea. And no, and I do remember that. I remember that she would always tell us that you, and even when I met you, you would always be in a faja.
Yeah, every day. I fajate every day.
Literally.
The only thing I got done was like my boobs, but people do come at me for that a lot. For my body.
Yeah, but I mean, they're just boobs, yeah.
Yeah, they're just boobs.
Yeah.
But people do come at me like with the BBL like,
yeah, because even when you were shooting with us, they would always say like, oh, like they would.
But no, a faja really does save your life. Like, I think right after I gave birth, and I'm not gonna lie, my birth was really smooth too. Like, honestly, I had a fucking amazing pregnancy.
Did you take a epidural for it and everything?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
I respect the girlies that go natural. Did you go natural?
I did.
Oh, I respect you so much for that.
I did,
because I couldn't.
But I don't know if I could do it again. So I'm like,
how was that?
It was horrible.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine that.
It was horrible. Like, I just remember, because I do remember like at the very end, I wanted to ask for the medication. Yeah. But it was already too late. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just suck it up. But I think the good thing about my situation is that I dilated super quick. I went in the hospital already being 4 centimeters dilated.
Oh shit.
So when he came, my doctor came and he did like what do you call it when they
checked the cervix?
Yeah, but they like popped that
they popped it for you?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
I dilated like this. I think I was only like, I probably waited like 30 minutes, 32 minutes. I'm like, am I a loosey goose? No, I'm just kidding. But I literally dilated so quick. And then I think that will help me. If I was in birth for a long time, that would have been different. How
long did it take for you to push?
Honestly, I probably pushed like 5 times.
It was quick. Good.
It was so quick. I think that's what helped. Because I feel like if I was in labor for hours, I would have been dying.
Yeah, I think I started labor. I think I went in because I was in labor, and then they wanted to send me home.
Wait, were you like dilated at all or no?
I was dilated. So I think the day I went in for my 38-week checkup.
Oh,
and they were like, you're dilated. I think I was 1.5.
Oh, okay. So I could see why they would.
And so they were like, do you want, I think it was like, oh, fuck, I forgot what it's called. A membrane sweep.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that?
So it's when they put their fingers inside you and they kind of like sweep the head.
What? So like, is it to open you up or?
It's basically so that you kind of like give birth faster, because you're already at the full term.
Because I know that there's like, what is it called, pitocin.
See, that's when you go in for labor.
Got it.
That's to dilate you more. But this is just to like, speed it up of getting you like more dilated. Not like going into labor, but it's to speed up the baby wanting to come out.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's called like a membrane sweep. And I asked for it. I was like, yeah, like just give it to me. And I think actually I was 39 weeks. And then I think around like 3 p.m. that day, I started like contractions like hard.
Oh my God.
And then my mom and Brian were there and they were like, go to the hospital, like go to the hospital. I was like, no, bro, I do not want them to send me home. So I was like, let's go.
You were only 1.5 centimeters.
Yeah. So I was like, let's go on a walk. Girl, I walked 3 miles. Like dilating, like fucking contracting. Like I would stop every 5 seconds and I would grab onto something and be like, fuck. And then I go in and they were like, oh, you're only 3 centimeters. They're like, we can't admit you.
Yeah, because I think you have to be 4 or 5.
No, they told me I had to be 6.
Oh, because they took me in when I was 4. But honestly, I think it depends what hospital you go to.
Yeah. So they told me I had to be 6.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, walk around the hospital for a little bit, for an hour.
Okay.
See if you dilate more. I was like, fuck, okay. I walked around the hospital for a little bit more. I think I dilated to like 3.5.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like, okay, we're just going to give you some medication and you're going to go home and you're going to come back in the morning. And I was like, I was crying because I was like, dude, I'm in so much pain. Like, you guys cannot send me home. Like, ain't no freaking way. And then I think the pain started getting worse. Within the 30 minutes, they tried the medication. And I told them, like, the pain's not going away. It's getting worse. They checked me. I was 4.5. So they're like, okay, we're going to admit you. I was like, okay, bet. I ate for breakfast. I think I was 6 centimeters dilated. And I said,
but this was already the morning after.
Yeah, so it was like I went in at 10 p.m.
Got it. Okay.
So like at 8 a.m., I was like, give me that epidural.
Oh, the next morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so you lasted all night with like being in pain?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I
couldn't do it. And then even with the epidural, I still felt it a little bit. And then I think they give you like a little thing.
Like to call the nurse? Oh, wait, no.
To add more
to
epidural.
add more. Yeah, that's true.
And so I was so scared I was going to get too numb. Like, bitch, when I tell you I was numb, like my legs were just like that.
You
like I could not move my legs.
Oh, crap.
I could not move it with epidural. But honestly, at that point, I didn't feel anything. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's push him out. Let's go.
And then at what time did you already start pushing?
I started pushing at 4.
So did your water break naturally or did they poke it?
It broke naturally.
Oh, okay.
So it's crazy because I had the epidural, so I didn't feel it break. I heard it break.
Oh.
Bitch, I heard a balloon literally pop. And
oh
I was like, I looked at Brian, I was like, I think my water broke. And I feel like when I was in like labor, I was so calm. I was very calm. Like I was very like, okay.
You're like, let's just get this over with.
I was like, I think my water broke. And Brian, when he looked, he was like, he screamed and right out there, her water broke.
Oh my God.
Someone right now. I was like, dude, calm down. It's okay.
He was more scared than you were.
Yeah. Like, I think even my mom was like making me more nervous because she was like, ay, necesitamos alguien. Like, someone come right now.
God.
And I was like, dude, it's okay. Like, calm down.
That is hilarious.
But it was, I had a really good birth experience.
Did you guys like vlog the entire experience or no?
Yeah, we did actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we did do the vlog. We actually, in our vlog, we showed Brian cutting the umbilical cord.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, we did vlog it because I mean, I was like, fuck it, like we're already here. I was in labor for so long. I was like, we need to do something.
So not Moon. Your baby was born the next day. What time?
4:18
p.m.
p.m.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you were in labor for like almost like
12
I want to say almost the whole day.
Yeah, like 12 hours I was in labor, and then when it came to pushing, I pushed in like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
so,
good.
So that was fun, but I had them put a mirror in front of me. Did you do that?
No, I should have done that. What the hell?
I literally had them put a mirror in front of me.
So you could see. Oh,
I
so you
watched,
see him come out.
Yeah, I watched myself push. Because you know when you push and they're like, you're almost there. And I'm like, how the fuck do I know if I'm almost there?
Yeah.
So I was like, they were like, do you want a mirror? And I was like, yeah, put a mirror there. So when I saw that he was almost there and they're like, okay, stop. I was like, no, just keep going. Like, keep it fucking pushing.
Oh my God. Did he make you tear?
Yes, I did tear.
I did too, girl.
You tore?
Yeah.
What degree?
I don't think it was a lot. I think it was, I don't remember.
I tore, I think, top and bottom.
I think me too, actually.
Yeah, that shit, yeah.
Yeah, I think the postpartum.
Mine wasn't like all the way. You know how like some people's are like all the way to their like asshole?
Oh, asshole. No, yeah.
Yeah, mine wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Alani was a small baby. She was only 6 pounds.
Really?
She was tiny. Oh. She was so tiny.
I think mine was 6 pounds too.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, I think he was like 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a small baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I tore.
Oh my God. No, same.
That shit's, yeah, 100%. And I feel like that's why I liked getting like everything out of my system in Vegas, because then after that, dude, I wanted a kid so bad.
Yeah, like a family. Like you wanted to settle
I
down
wanted
and
a family. Like I wanted to settle down, and that was like the perfect time of meeting like Brian, because it was like the perfect timing. And honestly, I love having my baby. Like I love him so much. I love just having a family. You know, like Moon, Brian, my baby. Like I just love like being a family, and it's just so like it's a beautiful thing, honestly. Like I like feel so blessed to have like everyone around me, and then like the support system I have for my baby, like Brian's mom, my mom, like it's crazy how much like our moms like do support us and like will like help us a lot. And I feel like it's such a blessing to have them too, because they're so helpful. I could never ask for anything else.
I feel like having a good like support system, it helps a lot, because I feel like a lot of people on social media, they don't see that. So I think that's where a lot of like the backlash comes, where they're just like, oh, there she goes.
They're just
like,
assuming.
Or like, it's like, I have a whole field behind me. Like, you know, I feel like you have a whole team behind you that help.
100%.
And your parents, do they live out here now?
No, they live in San Diego.
Right? They're still out
there.
Yeah,
but Brian's whole family lives out here.
Okay.
And then my family, I'm telling you, the minute I call my mom, she will be right over. And then like his mom, I think, lives like 15 minutes away from us. And she's always so helpful. Like, you know, she's always by my side, like either helping me, helping Brian. Like, so it's like good to have a good support system. It also helps with like postpartum.
I know. Do you feel like it hit you hard? Because you're still fresh. 2 months is like, that's very fresh.
Yeah. I feel like because I have such a good support system, it didn't hit me super hard. I feel like it hits here. I feel like it hits in waves. In a weird way, I feel like my postpartum hits in waves. There's days where I'm just like, oh, it's overwhelming. And then there's days where I'm just like, okay, no, like I'm good. Like I have people that if I even say like I have postpartum, like they'll be like, what do you need? What do you want? And I feel like it's such a blessing to have them. Even like Brian, he's so very helpful with everything. Like he makes sure that I don't have postpartum. He gives me time to like go to the gym and, you know, like work on myself, like giving me a little bit of time to I can have like, you know, me time. And I feel like that's so important, especially with postpartum, because like it can get overwhelming, you know?
It can.
Like shout out to all the moms that do that. Like it's crazy.
I know. I feel like especially being on social media, I feel like it's hard when you have other people putting your like an input, and you're like, you're not even there to like hear our private conversations or like to see how our kids are doing and stuff. Do you feel like that affects you with your postpartum?
I feel like sometimes it does, but I feel like at the end of the day, like I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, I feel like not everyone knows what I do outside of what I post.
Or like when the cameras are off.
Yeah, like no one knows like the backstory of anything. No one knows like what happens outside of social media. So I understand where people like to assume, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But at the end of the day, it's like you don't really know. Like what do you really know?
I do think that, everyone, because I feel like every time we do say something like, oh, like everyone's entitled to their own opinion, or like, we say things like, oh, but like we didn't sign up for like the backlash. I feel like I understand when people are like, oh, like, well, we can say whatever we want, it's public, it's social media, but I feel like to an extent, like we also did not sign up, or we don't condone any like negativity or like bullying. And I feel this is gonna be very, very mean to some people, but I do think people who think it's okay to do that, I feel like they're mentally ill.
It's weird. Like, it's fucking weird.
Nobody signs up for that. Yes, we are on social media, but I'm not condoning you to come talk shit to me. Or like,
I feel like it's just, I think I said this recently. I was like, I don't know what makes people leave a hate comment, because I personally don't have the character to do that to someone.
I know. I feel like ever since I've met Amanda, I feel like you've been probably the sweetest person ever.
Oh, thank you.
So every time I do see, I'm just like, oh, you guys really do not know who Amanda is in real life.
Like, bro, that's crazy. I'm like, all right. It's like, I got to take it with a grain of salt, honestly.
But I feel like you do handle it very well. Extremely well.
I feel like when I first got it, like when I first started social media, it hit me hard. It was so hard to like look at a comment, someone say something bad about you. But now I feel like I think about, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I can't please everyone, bro, and I'm not gonna please everyone.
And it's not your job to do. Like,
it's not my job to. Like, I'm showing you guys what I want to show you, and at the end of the day, like, it is what it is, you know. I just gotta take it with a grain of salt and like move past it, because at the end of the day, like, I always tell like people that's like, there's a world of people that love you, but there's always gonna be like a city that hates you. Yeah. There's always going to be people that hate you for whatever reason they want to fucking hate you. Like, they could just come up with a reason in their head, and they'll be like, I don't like that girl because of this. Right. Like, congratulations, bro. Like,
yeah, you're like, and I feel like, you know how when people are like, oh, well, for example, when they're like, oh, like, I have a lot of like haters, I honestly don't think they actually hate you. I just think it's something in them. Yeah. Like, 100%. It's very, very self-reflecting. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's an issue with us. Like, that's why I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I don't know who could sit there, but
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, if you're not happy with yourself, that's not my fault. That's not my problem. So for you to leave a hate comment, like, that's just, like you said, self-reflecting. Like,
100%. But I do feel like you handle it literally so gracefully. And I feel like you're very emotionally mature.
Thank you.
Because I just feel like you're so like unproblematic and you don't feed into it.
Yeah, I try.
And that could also be a reason why people don't like it. Because you're like, we just want a reaction. We're like, say something back.
But that's why
and you're like,
that's why they're leaving those comments. I feel like that's why they're saying those things, because they want the reaction from you. And then I just take it as in like, you're not gonna get it, bro. You're not gonna get what you want. Yeah. I'm like a very calm person. Yeah. So I'm like, you want me to crash out. I'm not about to crash out.
You're like, I'm a retire to crash out.
I'm like, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not gonna do it.
Thinking about it, No, I get it, because it's sometimes when I was getting hate about my entire accident. Yeah. And I had to sit there and just quietly just take it. But I just think I don't see myself arguing with people online. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, they don't know you. You don't know them. Yeah. What's the point of wasting your breath, wasting your little fingers to just respond to something like that? Like I said, at the end of the day, they're gonna always think something about you, and they're always gonna come up with something. Yeah. They're always gonna come up with something why they don't like you. So you could say hi, and they'll be like, I don't like the way she said hi.
She said hi with 2 eyes or something. Like some dumb, ignorant comment.
It's just that's how it is. And I feel like that's how social media is, and it sucks, but it's like, it is what it is, you know? We didn't sign up for it, but at the end of the day, like, it is something that comes with it, and we just gotta move past it. Yeah.
Do you have like further plans for your social media? Like, what do you see yourself doing like in 2-3 years with social media? Or do you plan on being on social media? Like, do you feel like you would prefer to live privately, or do you enjoy like putting what you put out there to the public?
I feel like I enjoy doing content just because I do have a lot of supporters that love seeing it, and you know, you always want to make the people that love you like happy, and I do love doing it. Maybe like in the future, I do want to be more private.
Yeah, of course.
100%. Like, I want to own businesses outside of this, and like eventually, like, you know, eventually be able to come off of social media and live like, you know, a private, happy life. But for right now, I feel like in the next 2 years, I want to grow more. Like, I want to do more stuff with my platform. I want to be able to grow my platform. I want to grow BNS. You know, I want us to do more with it, and, you know, be able to grow businesses with it, and, you know, like build a whole like pyramid for my family.
And I do feel like you guys have been doing a really good job, because I feel like you guys blew up. Like, rapidly. Like, you guys are doing really good together.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good. No, but you know what's crazy? I feel like I can see you doing like an entire like faja collection.
See,
just a little thought.
There's a little plans in the works for stuff. But I do want to own a couple businesses that involve stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
Which is very exciting, and I want to do a lot of stuff like that. But it is like, the growth that we got is crazy, and I'm so blessed to have like this as a job. Like, to be a content creator is a job. It's hard work, but it's honestly such a blessing.
Yeah, I feel like it's more rewarding than
very rewarding.
Like, yeah,
like to be able to do content with the people I love. Like, my own man is my business partner. You know?
That's
like,
crazy.
That's fun for us. Like, it's exciting. Like, he's like not just my man, he's my best friend, he's my business partner, and then also my friends, being able to create content with them, and we're all doing the same thing is like such like a good moment for us. And like, we always sit down and like, we're like, damn, we're really freaking blessed. Like, to be able to
you guys were like, just in Hawaii.
Yeah, we were just in Hawaii. Yeah. We were literally just saying, like, we're so blessed to be here. We're so grateful to be here and to be with each other and to be able to make content and, you know, like, meet supporters and, like, have people that love us, like, support us. It's honestly such a blessing. I wouldn't ask for anything else.
Oh, that's good. I'm telling you, I feel like you handle everything so good.
Thank you.
Which is good. But I am excited to hear and see what you end up doing with you and Brian's BNS and your future businesses, honey. I'm excited. Even with your baby boy.
I know.
I'm excited to see more family content.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think it's going to be really, really good. And I feel like this year is like, you know, our year to like do bigger things.
I know. And I'm actually happy because you came on this is Amanda's very first podcast. So you are doing, I think you're doing everything good.
Oh, thank
social
you so
media
much.
ways.
So are you.
Oh, thank you. I know.
Look at you. I'm on your podcast.
I know. Well, I had to bring you on. I'm like, Amanda, you and I, we go way back.
We do.
Way back. I'm like, all of my Snapchat memories are just you. I'm like, oh my God, we have a lot. But I do want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me.
I know we were like, we're kind of nervous. So we're going to take a shot.
I know.
Thank you for breaking my sobriety.
How'd it feel?
I feel kind of drunk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, am I going to throw up? No, I'm just kidding. No, I do feel, honestly, I do feel a little tipsy.
You want me to hold your hair? I got you.
I know. I'm like, no, I felt a little shot a little bit, but it's okay. But I hope you had fun.
I did.
Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
Me.
And thank you guys for everyone who is joining, whether it's on YouTube, on Apple, Spotify. Thank you guys for watching my very first episode with Miss Amanda. I hope to see more content of you. But yeah, this was it for today's very first episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.